Welcome to Review Every Ship by CitizenCon 2024. The point is to give an update on every ship since some haven't had a video made about them in years, and others, the information is simply too spread out to be helpful in making decisions. When we do a concept ship that isn't in game, we'll theory craft about what we think the final product will be, using educated guesses and the information available at the time of the review. We'll go in depth, but we won't repeat everything on the RSI website. We will link to sources and fix any errors either in the description or in the comments. And remember, digital ships aren't imaginary, digital ships are imagine-necessary. Before we start, I am giving away an account with an Avenger Titan with a Stella Fortuna weapon. I'm also giving away a 400i skin and a 600i skin, for a total of not one, not two, but 3 prizes. To enter the contest, make sure you're subscribed to Billionaire Ninjas, leave a comment on at least one video, and like or dislike this video. When you win, I will verify you through social media, so go and follow the Billionaire Ninjas pages at Ninjas Leap on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. The 3 winners for each contest will be announced at the end of March 2024 and will have 2 weeks to claim their prize. The first person to verify gets to choose the best prize, so although you have 2 weeks, you'll want to reach out fast so you can make sure you win the first and the major grand prize. Now back to our regular scheduled programming. We are nearing the end of the Crusader manufacturer. We continue our series with the Crusader Mercury Star Runner, and it has 0 variants. For the price, the Mercury Star Runner, as of 3.22.1, is $260 standalone, $240 war bond, and was $225 at concept. In-game cost is about $4.9 million, and the in-game 3-day rental price is unknown. The ship is sold during time-limited sales. The ship cannot currently be rented in-game. A quick note, the in-game prices, not the pledge prices, but the in-game prices, are scheduled to change drastically with the incoming quarterly patch 3.23. So until that releases, I will say take every in-game ship price with a grain of salt. The Mercury checks all the boxes expected of a dependable courier vessel, and then some. If you need it there, fast and unscathed, you can't do better than the Mercury. Built with the same engineering and design principles that has made Crusader the go-to manufacturer for galactic transport on any scale, the Star Runner chassis sets new standards for data and cargo conveyance. The fastest freighter in the West has arrived. For measurements, the Mercury has a length of 51 meters, beam of 55, height of 19, and it is a size 4 medium ship. It straddles the line between medium and large. Its minimum crew is 2 and its maximum crew is 3. It can carry 114 SCU. The claim time for the Mercury is about 21 minutes. Expedited is about 7 minutes, and the expedited fee is about 9,400 credits as of 3.22.1. The Mercury has a top SCM speed of 215, which is way above average overall. For its class, it has the best SCM speed in its class. For its max speed, it is 1287, which is also way above average overall. That is also the best speed for its class. For maneuverability, it has slightly below average maneuverability overall, but above average maneuverability for its class. For weapons, the Mercury has one size 5 nose turret loaded with dual size 3s, then 2 manned turrets, one on the top and one on the bottom, also carrying dual size 3s. For ship parts, the Mercury has 1 medium radar, 5 medium computers, 2 medium power plants, 2 medium coolers, 2 medium shield generators, 2 medium fuel intakes, 2 medium fuel tanks, 1 medium quantum drive, 1 medium jump module, and 1 medium quantum fuel tank. For hull HP, the Mercury has 37,400, which is above average overall, but for its medium class, it is the worst hull HP for its class. The shields on the Mercury are Aspis shields, industrial grade C. These are front-back type shields. The HP is 18,000 total, and regen rate is 367 HP per second. For quantum stats, the Mercury uses the Bolon industrial grade C quantum drive. It takes about 4 minutes to go 20 million kilometers and maxes out its range at about 74,500. What does that mean? You can travel from Hurston to Crusader in about 7.5 minutes, or from Microtech to ArcCorp in about 13.5 minutes. It's not fast at quantum speed, but it can travel anywhere in the verse without having to refuel, including through jump points. For special features and amenities, The Mercury has a full living suite with bathroom, kitchen, beds, gun racks, and internal storage. The Mercury also has a ton of servers for its data running capabilities and can store multiple vehicles and even a few ships. The ship also has a hidden smuggling area beneath the ship. Now it's time to rate this ship. A rating I rate from 1 to 10. My 1 is only by if you have a unique reason that is specific to you or because you like the looks of this ship. My 10 is basically if you have the money, this ship is almost guaranteed to be useful to you in the game. A 1 doesn't mean the ship is useless or ugly, and a 10 doesn't mean the ship is perfect. Just remember, this is just our rating. Please give us yours in the comments down below. And when you do, make sure you type them hard. I think it makes the comment mean that much more when you type that way. Very, very hard. Steve, what was that? I saw your little message. What the? My rating for this ship overall is a 8. Let's start with what I like about the ship. I have the need for speed. This ship is fast, and when I say fast, I mean in both SCM mode and nav mode. It will get you anywhere you need to go quickly. And it does all that while carrying a whopping 114 SCU of cargo. Not to mention it has data running capabilities. Now I have no idea what that means because CIG hasn't given us the lowdown yet, but it's an added feature. Then of course there is the smuggling area below the ship where we can hide our unmentionables. I also love the way the ship looks. I think it's incredible. One of my top 5 best looking ships in the game. It also has my second favorite ship skin in the entire game, the Advocacy skin. Chef's friggin' kiss to that. Although I don't know if I want to be part of the Advocacy after looking at the lore. Now, what are the issues? Well, unfortunately, there are a lot of issues. Let's start with the hull HP. It's atrocious for such a large ship, but at least that I can explain away as balancing because of its massive speed. But then there is the atmospheric flight. I mean, this thing looks fairly aerodynamic, but it flies like it's got weights holding down its wings. It doesn't make sense. Then there are the doors, the dozen doors between you entering the ship and getting to the pilot seat. Those make it feel like you're in a never-ending hallway. It gives a whole new meaning to corridor. Then you have the smuggling area, which of course we all know about, so I'm not sure how anybody will hide anything in there. But also it doesn't serve any other purpose. They should have at least put some component access or extra SCU storage down there to make it useful, because it massively increases the size of this medium ship to almost being a large. Then there is the layout. Outside of the corridor madness, there is only one entry, and that entry leads directly to your server room, where your data could easily be stolen without you even knowing because it's so close to the exit. It has a massive cross-section on top of all of that. And lastly, the guns are lackluster. And why are they not remote turrets? This ship is full of computers and we have to manually enter the turrets. You can't have the corridor madness and have manned turrets. So how would I fix this ship? Add about 30% more hull HP, give it better atmospheric flight to match its profile, remove at least 2 doors, give the smuggling area a purpose, allow the smuggling area to be shifted so things can actually be hidden in the smuggling area, add a separate entry to the bridge, block off the servers with one of the doors you removed, somehow drop the missiles, and give this thing some decent guns. So who is this ship for? Now I know I knocked this ship just now, but remember, I gave this ship an 8 for a reason. It's a solid, multi-purpose ship for data running and cargo. It gets you anywhere you need to go very fast, one of the fastest ships in the game. The speed and cargo combination of the Mercury is only rivaled by the Carrack. So if you're into pretty much anything cargo, this is the ship to consider. If you're into data running, this is currently the best data runner available in game. So another reason to pick it up. So why is it an 8? It's a solid daily driver for cargo runners because you can do most of what you need to do with it solo, but it also has space for friends. I also like that you can fit so many different vehicles in it. Pretty much anything less of a tank or an Atlas platform can fit. You can fit a Fury in here as well and have a little snub bay. Also, my guess is this ship will get some hacking ability in the future, and that may be very well part of the data running gameplay when it comes into the game. Not many ships will be able to do hacking. I imagine using this ship as my speedy cargo carrier. I don't have much need for data running now, but I can imagine once my bases are built, needing to send full city plans to another planet, and this being one of the few ships that can hold that data. CIG has also announced that there will be cargo missions that are time sensitive. This is the fastest cargo ship in the game, so if you plan on doing those, you don't have a lot of choices. I have said before I prefer the 400i even though it's a bit slower because it's tankier and flies better in atmosphere, but the Mercury is just plain faster than the 400i. So you have to find what matches your playstyle. I know you're here for our rating, but if you really want a ship, go buy it. We won't stop you. Or even better, all ships can be earned in-game once the game releases, and some you can purchase in-game right now. These are just our ratings, but when you spend, it's your money. My opinion, I don't think anyone who buys the Mercury will be disappointed, unless you go into it with some preconceived notion. If you look at it like a fast data and cargo running ship, you will have the best of both worlds. If you look at it like anything else, you might get disappointed. Well, it actually might be good as a racing in spaceship, but just not in atmosphere. I digress. This ship was in my fleet, but as the fleet grew, I no longer needed it. But it may make a reappearance, especially knowing that they have a gold pass coming for this ship. All right, that is it for this one. Thanks for spending your time with us. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.